week, I chose Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut.
And I read Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, and we're gonna go review it. Okay, so Cat's Cradle was great. Everything about it was just good.
I was generally not a fan of this book.
I cannot think of a single flaw. It was 130 chapters or something crazy, and while also being 300 pages, so it was about 3 pages a chapter.
This story follows an interviewer attempting to write the story of the father of the atomic bomb.
He takes interest in this dead scientist, Felix Heinecker. He's dead, as I said, so you gotta go to the 3 kids. He interviews these 3 kids, but they're in different places, doing different things, so his travels pretty much lead him to San Lorenzo, this island where he's able to carry out this interview, and where a bunch of weird stuff happens.
Because of its shortness and because of how each of the characters was portrayed and the writing style, I felt like I didn't have enough depth within this book.
Like Kurt Vonnegut does often, you have this blending of like accurate history and just made up science fiction. This one was heavily weighted towards history for the majority of it until you get to a certain point, and some of it was actually confusing. It's like, is this real, is this not, who knows?
Overall, I felt that the characters were not very well established, in that yes, they were kind of quirky and seen as a little bit odd, but weren't really founded in anything solid, so I wasn't overly impressed with that. And then additionally, there were quite a few themes in this book, but I felt that they were not well developed.
A big thing in this whole book, just huge, is this made-up religion called Bokononism, based on this guy called Bokonon. The religion plays into like how he writes. There's a bunch of like poems and rhymes through the whole thing, and there's this view of religion where religion itself, by Bokononism, is just a bunch of lies, but the purpose of religion is to hold the society together.
Overall, I would give this book a 2.75, which is really not terrible.
If I had to rate this, which I do, of course, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. I actually really did enjoy it. It's a nice, quick read. It's interesting. Kurt Vonnegut did it again.
What I've seen, I don't think that he's for me at this present time. I can respect his writing style and I can respect his form of storytelling to a degree. I just don't think that it was one of my favorite books.
I really like this book, so please check out Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. You will not regret it.